there is a link between selenium and methyl mercury interaction. So I know a lot of the reason why people avoid seafood or try to stay far away from seafood is because the mercury in there, and it's linked to like Alzheimer's and different types of conditions. And so basically people are finding out, and there's studies coming out about it as well, which this is something we already knew. This is something that we already preached, is that basically what happens when you consume the mercury in the fish, if that fish has selenium in it, or if you take selenium, it basically binds with the selenium and leaves the body. So it's like, I forgot how they listed it, but
that's why we give our clients so much selenium.
Selenium's so crucial. And you got to think about that. Even though the selenium is doing the job, like protecting you, you're losing that selenium. So you have to take even more.
Yeah.
But if you're like a seafood eater, it's essential.
Yeah.
Selenium is so essential. I just want to go through this like conclusion of the study. So they said methyl mercury and selenium exposures appear to have adverse and protective effects on female fertility. This is the report to suggest that the antagonistic interaction between methyl mercury and selenium in relation to human fertility is positive. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, selenium is so essential, like you said, and mine's actually high in my blood labs.
Really?
Yeah, it's high normal.
Yeah.
Like right at the top. So that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty protected. Because it also, as we know, it helps with fighting inflammation.
I just wanted to talk about some of the mercury poisoning symptoms. It has neurological effects, cardiovascular effects, renal effects, so your hormones, and developmental effects. So it could be, I know certain countries that are just pretty low in birth rates also consume a lot of seafood. And so that can be a link there. And possibly selenium is the way to go. Are you familiar with Keyson's disease?
Yeah.
So I feel like that has a link there as well.
Well, it would be interesting to see what kind of seafood, because salmon is like the ultimate seafood. Wild caught salmon doesn't have a lot of mercury. You go and eat a tuna, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Animal, no pun intended. Like a tuna is big.
Yeah.
That's a big animal. And the bigger the animal, the more it's consuming mercury.
Yeah.
And the more it's stored in its soft tissue. So a salmon is about that big, maybe. And then if sardines are like that big, right? So sardines also. So if somebody were to just stick to salmon and sardines, and they're good.
You don't even have to worry about that.
Yeah. So.
If you love your tuna, supplement.
Yeah, and here's another oops are bad. We were talking about that in the last story. Oops are bad. I mean, tuna fish is a staple of the American diet in a can.
Yeah.
Good protein, but how much mercury is in there? And then, of course, the dentists with mercury fillings.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So, they don't do that anymore. Another oops are bad.
Crazy. You could throw the dentists like to hide in the corner, but they're in the same boat as the medical monopoly.
Yep.
Really. One of our coaches can attest to that, right?
Yep. That's right.
Jumpstart your head-to-toe healing journey with the Dr. Reese book trilogy. Peace Over Pain is the cult classic that explains how head-to-toe healing works and how the medical monopoly doesn't. Reverse the Cause lays out the root causes to over 60 chronic conditions. And Dinner with Dr. Reese is a unique cookbook that contains 100 recipes without the destructive pour four foods. Together, all 3 books set you on a path to head-to-toe healing. Get yours today on Amazon, Audible, or peaceoverpain.com. Also, if you'd like to ask a question, tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Dr. Reese Live.